We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Lou Gehrig, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Tom Seaver, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He was an offensive force in the first half and currently sits atop the league's home run leaderboard.
Yeah, Matty, he got off to such a hot start. He was able to relax and just be himself, and he has been absolutely killing the baseball.
From the belt, the pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they do come in fresh off a victory last time out, but they've been giving ground in the division of late. They've won just twice in their last 7 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think the keys to winning today's game, let's focus on the offense. They have to hunt the fastball.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. So a 3-run shot to left center. So his remarkable season continues as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
When you play with the big part of the field, it doesn't surprise me that you lead the league in home runs. That was an absolute bullet to dead center. What an impressive swing.
Now at the plate, Lou Gehrig. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Here we go now, one at a time.
The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Gehrig has done the job, and the fans have rewarded him as he got to represent his league over the All-Star break.
Anytime you can change the scoreboard with one swing at a bat, and this guy can certainly do that, the fans are going to act accordingly. Very deserved that the fans would vote him into the All-Star game.
Hey, like you can up there, huh? No one better.
Fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And there's a line drive base hit to left field.
Make the turn.
Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Don Mattingly will bat next. 0-for-1 here in the early going.
Don Mattingly.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here you go. Come on, baby, square it up.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Rosario's got it cleanly, and no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, Jorge Posada.
Up next
0
for
for
the
1
Yankees.
for him here in this
The
one.
catcher, Jorge Posada.
Hey, rip it there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Alonso is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Yankees 4 and the Mets nothing.
Here we go now. Come on
Ready
now,
once
one time.
again, Lou
Now
Gehrig.
batting.
He's off to a
Number
fast
4.
start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. First pitch coming, here it is. Cano is off of first with 2 away. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Yankees 6 and the Mets nothing. Back with Mark DeRosa
The
and
batter,
Dan
number
Plesac,
24.
Matt Vasgersian,
Second
as it'll be
baseman,
Robbie Cano
Robinson.
settling in to start out the inning.
Cano.
Ain't nobody out now.
Mets are still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mets. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Somebody's going to be icing their thumbs after this game. That's a jam sandwich, but able to mix in a knock.
Next for the Mets, Mike
Now
Piazza.
batting.
He's 0 for 1
The
thus
catcher,
far.
Mike Piazza.
The 0-2 to Piazza. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well.
Striding into the box, Lou Gehrig.
Now
He's
batting.
gone deep again in this
Number
game
4.
despite facing some fierce
Hey, one pitch
competition
right
on the
here. Come
mound.
on now.
This is one of the premier power hitters in the game. He's already gone deep once in this game against great pitching. Wouldn't be surprised if he catches something over the heart of the plate again.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at
Hey,
the
let's
plate
go
is
now.
not
One
trying to
time,
push
one
something
time.
to the opposite field.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Cespedes. And that one is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
And that'll bring in the former top
Leading
prospect,
up,
Ahmed
for the
Rosario. He'll get things started
shortstop,
here in the second half of the
Ahmed.
6th.
This one doesn't look good so
Rosario.
far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Gehrig is there, 1 away. So the bases are empty here with 2
Now
away for
batting,
Big Mike.
catcher, Mike Piazza.
2 out here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Gehrig is underneath this one. As he puts this one away, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Stepping into the box,
Now
J.D.
batting,
Davis,
third
0 for
baseman,
2 on his line thus far.
J.D. Davis.
2 down, 2 down.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Digging in and looking for more, Lou Gehrig. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Pulled toward right center field. Cespedes is to his left as he puts it away in the alley. Next up for New York, Dave Kingman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Kingman.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gehrig is there, and quickly 2 are gone here, and it's not looking good for the home 9.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
12-1 at the end of this one. New York get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Babe Ruth records the victory, his 13th of the year, and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Tom Seaver permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that, and if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Cano.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to right field.
Relay, hit me.
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead. Cano takes the turn at third. He wants it all.
Man, I'm not sure I've ever seen a...
At the plate, J.D. Davis
Batting
looking to get on base and keep
the
this
third
first
baseman,
inning alive.
J.D. Davis.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. And a reach here, but this gets past him. And this one could be trouble. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He went deep last night twice.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. So his remarkable season continues, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game. So we'll take one more look, and boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark at an alarming rate. What a year. Into the box now, Lou Gehrig. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Lou Gehrig. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. Now the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya! Looking up is Marisnik. It is gone! Holy cow! Oh my goodness! I don't believe it! I don't believe it! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's now 6-3. At the plate, Lou Gehrig. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, and going back to that last AB when he hit the home run, Matty, that ball was up and out of the zone. This guy's a real good high fastball hitter. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking I got to get that ball somewhere below the knees because this guy definitely likes that ball up and elevated.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
1-1.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Stanton, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies
The
and
Yanks
gentlemen,
leave one
it's time
as they're
for the
unable to add to their
traditional
6-3 lead.
stretch.
So a runner at first now with nobody
batting,
out. And in steps the
4.
Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Hey, drive him in. Nobody better right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is
1-0.
taken outside for ball 1. Wilson is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty
let's go, big
specialist
fella.
like this, that's a big change. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Now the 2-0 home. Runs a bit inside for a
That's
ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's fouled away. A runner at second, nobody out. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full.
Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that one is gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they open up a 4-run lead.
Well, you have a great night in hockey, you score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat. And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool at the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. New York host road win number 40 on the year. Chris Sale claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 10 runs on 9 hits. 1 error, they left 12 men on base. For the Mets, 7 runs on 16 hits. 1 error, they left 21 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 16 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.